Coming up, hundreds of jobs being created in the northern Bahamas. And the education minister weighs in on the suspension of BUT President Belinda Wilson. So don't you move. The Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition, starts now.
Now in HD. ZNS Network presents The Bahamas Tonight. This portion of the news brought to you by BTC Everyday.
Good evening, I'm LaDawn Davis and welcome to the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. Thanks so much for tuning in. Topping the news tonight, the government's strong relationship with the Genting Group, owners of Resorts World Bimini, continues to prove beneficial for Bahamians, especially for the people of Bimini. This as the island prepares to hire hundreds to work in a new hotel. Clint Watson reports.
Economic growth on the island of Bimini continues to expand at a rapid pace, but operators of the Anchor project aren't resting there.
The plans of Resorts World is to have more than 500,000 visitors a year come to this island.
And in a matter of weeks, hundreds of jobs will become available to further enhance this robust economy.
Resorts World's new 300-room Hilton branded hotel is nearing completion, and as you've heard, is expected to open its doors, but most certainly before the end of the winter season. But Katie just say, I believe he just say, sometime in January. So listen, man, you can't get it better than that. People asking me where the jobs are, I can say right here in Bimini.
Infrastructural development is in high gear through private-public partnerships on the island. The commissioning of a newly repaved Kings Highway is just the beginning. Individual homes are being assisted with painting, and the newly renovated airport will expand the runway to include jets. The Prime Minister says the government is appreciative of the partnership to improve the product of Exuma by Resorts World Bimini. He says his government will support by providing essential community services. The nation's leader challenged Bahamians to take full advantage of the opportunities.
Whenever you have a development of this kind, entrepreneurial opportunities for small businesses, for big businesses owned by Biminites, the opportunities exist. Your government recognizes that. Your government is deeply in support of that. And we are prepared to join you in full expression of providing opportunities to enable you to participate meaningfully in the economy of Bimini.
Clint Watson, ZNS Network News.
While on Bimini, the Prime Minister and his entourage, as well as Resorts World Bimini executives and representatives from the local community, stopped by the memorial site of the ill-fated Chalks airline crash to lay a wreath. Friday marked 9 years when 11 Biminites lost their lives when Chalks Ocean Airways Flight 101 left Miami Beach, Florida, and crashed shortly after killing all 20 passengers and crew on board. Member of Parliament for West End and Bimini, the Honorable Obi Wilchcombe, remembered the pain that the community of Bimini experienced, but he noted the tragic ordeal brought them closer together as a people.
Christian Council came to the aid of everyone, including those of us who were hurting. And they brought us relief. They prayed, they brought the community together. And I thought it was at the time a changing moment for the people of Bimini. It was a time that we recognized all, that we're all one, that notwithstanding our differences, political or otherwise, we're all feeling the same pain, hurting the same way, and recognizing that we needed each other. And so today, as we look 14 years post, I'm so very pleased that we're here as Bimini now is on a new beginning. I'm so very happy that we've been able to find a way, and God has blessed us.
A senior immigration officer has been placed on administrative leave, according to a statement from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Immigration today. The leave is immediate pending an investigation of an alleged sexual assault by a Jamaican detainee. The matter is also before the police. The statement adds that all necessary steps for disciplinary action have been taken, including prosecution, suspension, and dismissal from the public service will be applied where warranted. The ministry wishes to indicate that it does not condone or sanction abuse by any officer, and the strongest measures will be taken where there are violations of the rights of people. The minister responsible for immigration has spoken with the Honorary Consul of Jamaica to the Bahamas to convey his deep regret and assure the consul that the matter will be thoroughly investigated. Meanwhile, a diplomatic note will be sent to the Jamaican foreign minister, and the minister will speak to his counterpart in Jamaica shortly. It's nearly a year now, and government and Bahamar are still engaged in discussions over how much the government will pay the developer for its role in the transformation of West Bay Street. In its deal with Bahamar, government is supposed to pay Bahamar $47.8 million if the cost of the roadworks exceeded $70 million. If it costs less, government is under obligation to pay 50%. Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Works Philip Davis says he hopes to put this matter to rest very soon.
Challenges is trying to discern what amount is attributable to the actual core works of the road and what may be works associated with the amenities for the property. We're still in the negotiation and discussions, and hopefully by mid-January we'll know exactly where we are and what we're going to do.
With the government preparing to roll out value-added tax at a rate of 7.5% come January 1st, given that the number of customs duties exemptions have been significantly reduced, many Bahamians have argued that groceries should be put on that exemption list so that lower-income groups are protected. However, while in Nassau this week, New Zealand VAT expert Dr. Don Brash says the reality is that although low-income people are the majority, however, their buying power is limited.
By exempting food as a category, the government would give away a lot of revenue for the sake of helping the people they really want to help. Much better, in our judgment, was to provide some kind of cash transfer directly to people with low income.
Just days after the 15-member executive body of the Bahamas Union of Teachers suspended its president, Belinda Wilson, for 6 months, Minister of Education, Science and Technology, Jerome Fitzgerald, is weighing in on the issue. While he doesn't get involved in union business, the minister says it was interesting to learn that the decision was unanimous, and no matter the outcome, he believes overall the issue was handled maturely.
I thought bode well for them, and they gave the maximum penalty that I understand under their constitution. So really the key is, for the president how she will move forward. But Belinda Wilson is a survivor, and she's contributed a lot, and I know firsthand that she has a real love for her job and for her teachers, the teachers that she represents, and I'm sure that at the end of the day she'll come out okay.
And still to come, the Junkanoo community mourns the loss of yet another icon. That story and more when the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition, continues.